Yes, people, a very, very happy to all of you. Thank you so much. So, guys, we're doing this topic called as dissolution of partnership firm. So, let's do a quick recap. So, guys, we saw, let me summarize all the cases that we have seen so far. So, first, we saw the case of solvency of all the partners. That is, when you prepared the partner's capital account, all the partners had either credit balance or debit balance. And if at all you had debit balance, the partners were capable of bringing the money from home, which means what? All the partners are solvent. So here I said that there's one kind of scenario where when you prepare the partner's capital account, all the partners had credit balance. In that case, who has to pay money to whom? Firm has to pay the money to the partner. So at the end, whatever is outstanding balance of the partner and outstanding cash balances, both will match. So whatever money is there, if you pay to the partners, cash and capital account both will close. Then we saw one case where one or more partners had debit balance. So we require money from that. Now we'll have sufficient cash enough to make the payment to the partners having credit balance. So here two things will happen. One, firm will receive money from partner. Which partner? That partner which is having debit balance. Here the partner is solvent, which means if there is any debit balance, he would bring money from his home. And once you have sufficient khazana, now the firm will make the payment to the partner. Which partner? Those partners which has got credit balance. Both of these topic are 12th CBSE topic. Both of these are 12th CBSE topic. Now, after that, we headed forward to the next topic, which is insolvency. We discussed about insolvency. Under insolvency, what we saw so far was insolvency of a partner. This is coming under what scenario? This is coming under the scenario of one-shot payment to the partners. What is one-shot payment? I'll make you understand in some time. Here, I'm breaking this into two parts. One is one-shot payment to the partners. Second is piecemeal payment to the partner. Second is piecemeal payment to the partner. Under one-shot payment to the partner, we have two concepts. One is insolvency of a partner. A partner means what? One or more partner. A will be represented as one or more. One or more. So in our example, Garner, Murray, Wilkins. So out of these three, who was insolvent? Wilkins was insolvent. Correct? So I give you one more example that the very same day, that apart from Garner, Murray, Wilkins, let's suppose A is there. A also was insolvent. In that case, it becomes one or more partners becoming insolvent. For that also, same rule will be applied. What is the rule for this? Sir, open all the accounts. Which accounts? Realization account. Then partners capital account. Then loan to partner account. Then loan by partner account. Then cash or bank account as usual. All the assets and the liabilities will be transferred to the realization account. All the assets and liabilities are transferred to the realization account. All the opening balance of capital has been transferred to capital account. Apart from that, if there is any current account balance, any profits, reserves, everything is transferred to capital account. Loan to partner, keep it in loan to partner account itself. Loan by partner, keep in loan by partner account itself. Cash in bank, keep in cash in bank account itself. Then what do? All the assets and the liabilities in the realization account are realized. So all the assets at the book value is recorded on the debit side. All the liabilities at the book value is recorded on credit side. Asset will be realized. Asset will be realized. Now here I told you in the beginning of the class, the first video I think I gave is recording for dissolution. Yes. If the question is silent about the realization of the asset, what do you assume? We are not realizing anything. That is what the assumption. Now, in 12th, we had a different assumption. In 12th, we assume that if the question is silent, tangible assets are realized at book value and intangible assets at zero value. But here in foundation, if you see, if you go through the entire textbook, nowhere they mention anything about that. Nor we have any questions. Where they have given any information about the where they have not given any information about the asset. Literally in every question that we have dealt with so far, asset is realized how much they've given. If not realized, nil was given. Nowhere this information that if the question is silent, what to do with that asset? Then from where did I get the conclusion? I said no. In foundation, if the question is silent about the realization of the tangible asset, it is zero. I took this information from the CA intermediate. We have a topic called as amalgamation there. In the amalgamation, also we prepare realization account. There in amalgamation, whenever the question is silent about the realization of the asset, we realize at the zero value. Same concept is there also. Now, It is only for last 2 years this topic is there in foundation. Before that, dissolution was there where? In inter. So it is not possible that in amalgamation chapter they have an assumption. In partnership, they have some other assumption. So same assumption and the logic are applied. Now you will do the scanner questions, people. You will do the scanner questions. In the scanner questions, if you come across, a question where they are silent about the relation of the tangible asset, and if they have done something differently, then you let me know. Otherwise, I'm applying the same logic that I have applied on the intermediate level. Means if the question is silent for tangible asset, intangible asset, whatever you say, we realize that zero value. We realize that zero value. If you want, I'll just show that information here. Can you see the word realization here also? If the question is silent about the realization of those assets and liabilities which is not taken over by the new company, then we'll assume that the following is being adopted. What is that? Assume such asset is not sold to anyone by the old company, hence no realization. Now the logic behind that is why we are okay. The stance that intermediate is taken is that when an asset is worth, let's say 50,000 is there, the question is silent, it means that we have not realized it. We're trying to be more prudent there. So we're applying conservatism principle. That is the logic behind it. In 12, they didn't apply the conservatism principle. 50,000 worth of building is there. We assume that full 50,000 is received. Right? Here in intermediate, they've taken more prudent approach. If the question is silent about the relation of tangible and intangible asset, we assume that nothing is realized, zero is realized. So here we're trying to be more prudent, more conservatism principle we're following. Now the same logic I'm applying in the dissolution topic also, because nowhere in the dissolution chapter or the sums that we have done so far, they have given any such kind of questions where they are silent about the what do you call it, realization of the asset. Either they are mentioning that what is the realization value, if not, they mention it as nil. So therefore, in exam, what are you supposed to do? In exam, you will also assume that same way and write the realization as realization of the book value as zero. Okay, not okay. But when you do scanner questions, if you come across any questions where like 12 they have done the assumption and solved the answer, let me know. Then accordingly we'll take a stance. As of now, the stance is very clear that if the question is silent about the realization of the asset, we will assume that it is realized at the zero value, whether tangible or intangible. However, if the question is silent about the realization of liabilities, we assume that it is paid at the book value. We assume that it is paid at the book value. In connection to this, there's one point I want to discuss because one student asked me last class, Sir, bank overdraft. We did one question last class. Instead of transferring to liability side, bank OD, you took it to the bank ledger. In blank ledger, you showed it as opening balance. Upon my realization loss will get affected. No, sir. Like that, the question was asked. So I thought if that student has a doubt, you also might have a doubt. Please understand, whether you write the bank overdraft here or there, it doesn't affect your realization profit loss. Tell why. If at all I had taken the bank OD here, let's say 10,000 rupees, the same amount is paid here. Bank 10,000. Am I right? So 10,000, 10,000 knocked off. So ultimate impact of this on the realization profit and loss is zero. So whether you take it here and pay it or keep it there and make the payment from there itself, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. The impact is not there. Clear or not clear? Okay. Now, once you get the realization profit loss here, this realization loss has to be transferred to the partner's capital account. So in case of insolvency of a partner, what it is supposed to do? Whatever is the realization loss, to that extent, you'll ask the solvent partners to bring in the money. Only solvent partners will ask them to bring in the money. Now you'll have sufficient cash. After that, what is the next step? Calculation of the amount due from the insolvent partner. So from the capital account, calculate the amount due. From that, minus the amount recovered, if any, from his private estates. If recovered minus that, and balance is called as deficiency. Now that deficiency has to be split, what do you call it, in the favor of solvent partners. Now for that, I need to have a deficiency ratio. Now to split the deficiency, I should have a deficiency ratio. Here, deficiency ratio, if any, agreed in the partnership deed, take that. But in the partnership deed, if there are no deficiency ratio, then you will adopt Garner versus Murray rule. In that, what they have told us, if at all you're having fixed capital, then whatever is the fixed capital balances, in that ratio, you distribute the deficiency. If fixed capital method is not followed, if fluctuating method is followed, then I will take the capital balance of the fluctuating capital account. But which one? After normal adjustment, but before dissolution adjustment. Got it, not got it. For example, in one question, we saw that they had the opening balance. With that, we did adjustment for that creditor purchases. We did adjustment and then we got one balance. In that balance, we distributed the deficiency ratio. Yes or no? Don't do the adjustments of the dissolution. Without giving impact for dissolution adjustment, before that, whatever ratio comes or whatever capital balances come, in that ratio to bifurcate the deficiency. Now, once you got the deficiency ratio, what are you supposed to do? Shift the deficiency ka balance on the head of solvent partners. But be careful. In case of fluctuating capital method, when you take up the ratio, whose ratio will you take up? Only those partners who's got credit balance. Those partners who's got credit balance. So in case of fluctuating capital method, two things has to be taken care of. One, do the non-dissolution adjustment. Then derive the balance. In that balance, whosoever has got credit balance, only take that for the deficiency ratio purpose. If any partner has got debit balance, don't consider that for deficiency ratio. Okay, not okay. Once you arrive at the deficiency ratio, transfer this on the head of solvent partners having credit balance. So what is the entry going to be? Solvent partners capital account debit to insolvent partners. With that, what happens? Insolvent partners ledger balance will become 0. Now at the end, whatever is the amount to be paid to the solvent partners and the cash balance, both will be same amount. You make the payment, both the ledgers will crisscross and close automatically. Okay, not okay. This is in case of insolvency of one or more partner. Today we are going to learn about insolvency of all partners. So today I'm targeting two concepts. One is this and second is maximum loss method. Now listen to me very carefully. Okay. This part, what is piecemeal distribution and one shot payment, I will discuss when I come to today, maximum loss method. Since I'm now discussing insolvency of all partners, I want to restrict my discussion only to this point. Okay, not okay. Okay, not okay. Okay. Now here, in the insolvency of all the partners, the steps will be slightly different from what we have studied in the case of insolvency of a partner. What is the difference going to be? Here also, you'll open realization account, partner's capital account, partner's loan account, that is loan by partner, loan to partner, cash account as usual. Apart from that, there are two more accounts that you'll open, which is liability account and deficiency account. Logic, I'll tell you. But before that, I have one more point to discuss. Last class, Abhinaya, I think you came to me asking for one doubt. So this is in regard to loan by partner and loan to partner. Imagine a case of solvent partner. All the partners are solvent. Imagine a case of X. Loan to X. Loan to X. Who is X? X is a solvent partner. Loan to X means firm gave loan to the partner. Firm gave loan to the partner, which means we have to receive money. Yes or no? In this case, what is the order of closing the accounts? First, we'll close a realization account. We'll receive money, make the payment to external liability holders. With that, the realization account get closed. Which is the second account that you'll close? Loan to X account. Loan to X account. Because from that part, we have to receive money. Always first you'll focus on receiving money. So once you receive all the money, you will have comfort to make the payment. So here, loan given to X. So what will I do? I'll receive the money first. Any problem? Third comes loan by Y, which means what? Loan given by Y to us. Given by Y to us. Who is Y? Y also is solvent partner. Loan by Y. Loan by Y. Now imagine loan to X balance is 10,000. What will I do here? X is solvent partner. There's no drama with him. So I have to receive money from him. Will I receive or not? Sorry. We gave loan. No, so we have to receive only. Correct. We have to receive money from him. Will I receive or not? Yes, because he's solvent partners. He will not do any drama. He'll give us the money. For receiving the money back, what is the entry? Cash or bank account debit to loan to X. Loan is asset. To create, you gave debit. Now to close, I gave credit. So in loan account, it will be bank. So I wrote ulta. Okay. Asset balance 10,000. Sorry. That's why I got confused. By cash 10,000. By cash 10,000. With that account closed. Okay. Loan by Y. Imagine 15,000 ka liability means what? We have taken from Y a loan of 15,000 rupees. We have taken from Y a loan of 15,000 rupees. Now, this partner is solvent partner. Means what? If at all, if there is any debit balance in his capital account, if I ask him to bring in, he will bring in. So I don't have to fear anything. Likewise, if I have to pay this money without any fear, can I pay the money? With the hope that if at all there is any debit balance in capital, if I want it, he will give that. In that confidence, I can make the payment. I will make the payment. One more time. I'm telling you, why is a solvent partner? Why is a solvent partner? Means what? In case at the end, when I prepare the capital account, if there is any debit balance in the partner's capital account, if I ask why bring in the money without any drama, he will bring in the money, which means he's very cooperative. Okay. Now, for such a partner so cooperative, he has given the loan to me. I'm telling, okay, take this money and go back. I want to give the loan back. I want to settle the loan back to Y. Will I be hesitant or can I comfortably give it? I can give it because in the order of payment section 48 subsection B, after making the payment to all the external people, next you have to settle the external liability internal person. So this is my external liability internal person. So very happily I'll make the payment. So what will be the entry? To cash 15,000 rupees. So in case of solvent partners, you will be comfortable in receiving the money and paying the money. Any problem? Problem will come where? In the case of insolvent partners. Got it? Not got it? So now, first you'll close realization account. Then you'll close loan to X account, which is asset account. Then you'll close loan by Y account, which is liability account. Then fourth and fifth will be capital account and cash account. Both of this will simultaneously close. Okay, not okay. This is in case of solvent partners. Imagine now the partner is insolvent. Insolvent partners. Insolvent partner. Either X or Y, both are insolvent. Now, loan to X. Firm gave loan to X. Firm gave loan to X. So firm has received money. Firm has received money. X is insolvent. X is insolvent. Will you receive the money? Will you receive the money? Not possible. So what will you do? This balance brought on, what will you do? You will transfer to the capital account. So by X's capital account, 10,000 will be transferred. Why? Because in the capital account of the insolvent partners, you will calculate the amount of deficiency. And that deficiency will shift it on the head of solvent partners. So deficiency means what? Whatever money, in whatever form, which I have to receive from the partner, if not received, I'm accumulating everything in one place called as capital account. So this money also I'll accumulate in the capital account and I'll get the total deficiency. So in case of insolvent partner, if any loan is given to the partner and if the partner becomes insolvent, I cannot recover it, then his account, I have to close it by transferring to the capital account. Okay, not okay? Okay. Online people, okay, not okay?
Okay, sir.
Okay, sir.
Yes, sure.
Now, loan by Y. Imagine Y is insolvent. Loan by Y means what? I took money from Y. I took money from Y. I took a loan from Y. I have to repay. Now, Y has become insolvent, which means in the capital account, I already have to receive money from him. I am asking to pay the money, but he's telling that I become bankrupt. I can't pay the money. To such a person from whom I have to receive the money, this 15,000 rupees I have to pay. I am telling in capital account is a debit balance. In capital account, I have a debit balance, which means I have to receive the money. That money is not giving. Do you think I'll pay this money? This money is like Kudmi. If you do not give the money in capital account, I will also not give this. Yes or no? In capital account, I have to receive money from Y. Y is having debit balance in capital account. I'm asking, he's saying I become bankrupt. To that bankrupt person, will you pay this money? No, you will not pay this money because you will use this money to pay the external liability holders. So you will not pay him. So in that case, this balance brought on what I'm supposed to do. This balance brought on also have to close, no? 15,000 rupees. This also will transfer to the Y's capital account. So Y's capital account will be transferred. Okay, not okay. So in case of solvent partners, if there is any loan, given, receive from them. If any loan has been taken from them, you pay them. So give and take will easily happen in the case of solvent partners. So in the case of insolvent partners, what happens? You will not receive money, you will not pay money. Everything will be transferred to the capital account. So in case of insolvency of one or more partners, close realization account as usual. Then loan to X will be transferred to X's capital account. Loan by Y will be transferred to his capital account. Ultimately, capital and cash has to be settled in that procedure what I discussed earlier. Okay, not okay? This point is clear? Online people, not clear. Is this
Yes.
point clear or not clear?
Clear,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yes, sir.
Now,
Yes, sir.
now we are going to talk about insolvency of all partners. So insolvency of all partners, the same file ledger will continue. Apart from that, we are going to prepare two additional ledger called as liability ledger and deficiency ledger. Which means now, in this case of all partners being insolvent, in the realization account, I will not transfer liabilities. I'll only transfer asset. I'll only recover assets. Liabilities will be transferred separately in the liabilities account. What do you think the logic would be behind this? What do you think the logic could be behind this? Sorry? No money to pay. Very good. This is realization account. This is also realization account. Now, this is realization account when one or more partner are insolvent. A insolvent partner, and this is case of all partners becoming insolvent. Imagine I have a building worth 50,000. Building worth 50,000. Creditor 15,000. Other liabilities 15,000. Any problem? No problem. Here I'm receiving money. Here I'm receiving money. How much money I'm receiving? Imagine 20,000 I'm receiving. So cash, how much I'm receiving? 20,000. Correct? I already have some cash balance. Plus I got this 20,000 rupees. And with that, I'll make the payment. So two creditors, how much I'm paying? 15,000. And other liabilities, 15,000. If this cash which I received and the opening cash balance is not sufficient, we will ask the partners to bring money from home. We'll ask solvent partners to bring money from home. I'm telling you that what is the source of payment of these three money? The source of payment is that opening cash balance will be there. Yes or no? இந்த 30,000 pay பண்றதுக்கு மூணு source. I already have one cash balance. Okay. If that is not sufficient, I would have sold the asset, realized the money. So, realization of asset is my second source of cash. If this also was not sufficient, I asked solvent partner to contribute. They contributed. Any problem? So, any which case, wherever there was a shortfall, somehow I arranged the money and I made the payment to all the liability holders. Now, the problem is, this is a case of insolvency of all the partners. So, here, what is the source of paying the money? Opening cash is there here also. No change. Realization of asset also is there here. No problem. But here, if still this money is not sufficient, you can't ask the partners to bring money from home. Even if you ask, they can't bring. Why? Because they are insolvent. Nothing is recoverable from their assets. And whatever is recoverable, that is not sufficient to make the payment. Now, in that case, some liabilities I can't pay. Do you agree with me? For example, creditor is there 15,000. Other liabilities there 15,000. Here, asset realized how much? 20,000. 20,000 and I have 1,000 rupees as cash balance. How much money in total I have? Only 21,000 I have. Whereas the money I have to pay is 30,000 rupees. So now, creditor 15,000 I'm writing. And other liability, how much I can record? 21,000 இருக்குமா 6,000 I can record. Don't you think this other liability holder will fight with the creditor? Yes or no? Yes or no? And what about the remaining amount? The remaining amount that you don't pay is your gain. That is your gain. Correct? I have to pay 30,000 rupees. How much I am paying? Only 22,000. How much you're not paying? 9,000. 9,000 you're not paying. 21,000 I'm paying. Sorry, not 22. 21,000 we are paying. 9,000 is gain, no? Is it right to show a gain like this? இந்த மாதிரி ஒரு கெயின் ஒரு கெயினா அடுத்தவனு கொள்ள அடிச்சுட்டு நம்ம பணம் பே பண்ணாம இருக்கு அது ஒரு கெயினா அதுல ஒரு சந்தோஷமா நமக்கு I have to give money to somebody. By not paying money to him, he wants money. But I'm telling I don't have any money. I don't have anything in my pocket. By that way, you're not making the payment. In that one, happiness is there. Oh, I got a gain. So, experts said that we will not do like this. Because if I make only part payment here, it will result into gain. It will result into gain. If you don't believe me, see here. Please tell me, 50,000 worth of asset has fetched you 20,000. 50,000 worth of asset fetched you 20,000. How much is your loss? How much is your loss? Naima, இது எதுவுமே இல்ல அப்படின்னா, if nothing is there means, can I say 30,000 should be a realization loss? Yes or no? Yes. Imagine creditor is 15,000. Other liability is 15,000. You are making the cash payment 21,000. Am I right? 20,000 1 the amount plus 1000 opening cash balance put together 21 you paid. Now tell me what is the revised realization gain loss. Calculate. 24 எப்படிப்பா 30,000 was your loss. In that, how much have you not paid? 9,000 rupees you have not paid. That is gain for you. So how much is balance? 21,000. You said 21,000? 24. 21 is coming or 24 is coming? Check. Check. 21 is coming. 21 is realization loss. What is your actual realization loss? 30,000 is actual loss. You have not paid the creditor. Do you consider that as a gain? Gain means you should be happy about it. Gain is when when the opposite person says that, okay, don't pay the money. For example, creditor says that, I'll give a cash discount. Don't pay me 1,000 rupees. Out of his happiness, he's telling that, don't pay the money. So that 1,000 rupees is discount allowed by him for your discount received. So you can say it is my gain. I bargained with him. I made early payment and I got the gain. That gain you've earned it. In accounts, what gain you've earned it, that is a real gain. This gain, did you earn it? No. It is forcefully you've not paid the money. And by that way, accounting clear, it came as a gain to you. So expert said that don't treat this as a gain. It will be misleading. So they said that do one thing. This gain is coming because of these liabilities being here. No. Instead, take the liability to separate ledger. Take the liability to separate ledger. Then gain will not come here. Here, what will get booked? Real loss will get booked. Actual loss will get booked. Yes or no? Hence, they said that we will remove the liabilities completely from here. So in the case of insolvency of all the partners, what do I record? Asset on debit side and realization. Apart from that, I'll record one more item here, which is realization expenses, because you have to pay this. And this money, what you're paying is genuine expense. It's a loss. This will increase my realization loss. For example, let's say realization expense paid is how much? 1,000 rupees. So what is my realization loss in total? Already loss is how much? 30 plus one more 1,000, how much? 31,000 is my realization loss, because this is my actual loss. This is my actual loss. Purida, 50,000 worth of asset fetched me only 20,000. How much is loss? 30. Apart from that, 1,000 rupees I paid from my pocket. So what is my actual loss? 31,000 rupees. Only these three items will come to your realization account. Okay, not okay. Do you understand the logic? Why are we not recording liability here? Because if I record a liability here, and if part liability I pay, part I don't pay, that amount which I'm not paying results into gain, which is not a true gain to be cherished. It's something wrong that you're doing, but you are also helpless. So account says that such a gain don't show. Don't show such a gain. If you ask a lot of people, step-by-step procedure how to do this, people will tell. But if you ask them, why are we transferring the liabilities to separate ledger, nobody can answer. That knowledge I gave you, that logic I gave you. So tomorrow if somebody asks what is the logic behind it, can you explain them or not? Can you explain them or not? Yes. Now liabilities I'll take in the separate ledger. Separate ledger. In that I'll make the payment. In that I'll make the payment. How much is the liability? So creditor 15,000. Other liabilities 15,000. How much is the cash payment done? 21,000. Am I right? Now this 9,000 what you'll do, this 9,000 will be transferred to deficiency account. Deficiency account. So this is what ledger? Sundry liabilities ledger. So new ledger. And one more ledger got created is deficiency ledger. Okay, not okay. Now how the deficiency ledger is created, in that what and all will come through one sum, I'll explain. As of now, my intention was to give you a logic that why do we transfer the liabilities to liabilities ledger and don't transfer to realization account. Is that logic clear or not clear? Online people, is the logic clear or not clear?
Yes, sir.
So
Yes.
normal cases, you'll open 5 ledger. In this case, insolvency of all the partners. How many ledger will you open? 7 ledger. Which are the 2 additional ledger? Liabilities and deficiency account. Liability account and deficiency account. Very good. What is the next step? Transfer all the assets and not liabilities. Transfer all the assets appearing in the balance sheet to realization account. All the assets to be transferred to realization account. All the third party liability will be transferred to liability account. Others to be transferred as usual. Means what? If there is a reserve, that will go to your partner's capital account. If there's any current account balance, that will go to partner's capital account. Got it? Not got it? Provision for depreciation. Where this will go? Realization only. Because provision for depreciation and provision for one more thing. doubtful debt. These both are belonging to asset. So where asset travels, that provision will travel. When I say liability, I'm talking about pure third-party payable liability. That only I'm talking about. Okay, not okay. So other items you'll do as usual treatment. Loan to partner in loan to partner only. Loan by partner in loan by partner only. Cash and bank in cash and bank only. Rest all is same. Realize only assets as per instruction given in the question in the realization account. So in the realization account, what will you realize? Only asset, because asset is there means asset only realize. No, nothing else you can realize. And means what? Plus pay realization expense entry in the realization. So apart from asset recording, asset receiving money, what else will come? Realization expense also will come in the realization account. Okay, not okay? Only people. Okay, not okay?
Okay, sir.
Then close the realization account and balance a figure will be called as profit or loss on revaluation. And such profit and loss on revaluation will be transferred to partner's capital account in the profit sharing ratio. This is as usual. Yes or no? This is as usual. Next, collect cash from insolvent partners. Question will tell you, though this partner is insolvent, from his estate something is recoverable. In that case, recover it. If it is not recoverable, leave it. If it is recoverable, then point number 6 will come. If any money is recoverable from insolvent partners, point number 6 will come. Or else, it will not come. Okay, not okay. Till this understood, not understood. After this, whatever step is there, 3-step, I want to do the practical question. I just wanted to discuss the first 6 points because you can understand that. Remaining 3 points, when I actually do, it will make more sense. Now tell me, people, are we good to go ahead and do one question on this? Online people, what do you say?
Yes, sir.
Fantastic. So please take illustration 3, people. Please take illustration number 3. This is a question of insolvency of all the partners. It's a question of insolvency of all the partners. Are you all ready? Vaidi, Shushmita, Varun, Sarvesh, Ritika, Ragharni, Niyasha, Niya, Mushina, Lokesh, Lisha. Are you all ready?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Abhinav, Anjana, Ashwin, Lakshana, Darshini, Driza, Ganeshri, Hema Surya, Kalina Vinan, Kamlesh. Are you all ready?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yes, sir.
Offline people, are you all ready? No energy.
Yes, sir.
No energy. Okay. Illustration 3. Amal and Bimal. Yep, singular there. Anyways, Amal and Bimal are in equal partnership. Equal partnership means what? Profit sharing ratios 1:1. The balance sheet stood as under on 31st March 21 when the firm was dissolved. Be lucky that at least the date what is given in foundation book, no? It's all latest date, 21, 22. You can relate with. I'll call this a Gen Z date. When you come to inter, no. You know what are the dates given? 2000, 2001, 2002. Manda காஞ்சிருச்சு. Everywhere 2001, 2002, 2003. Looking 21, I feel very comfortable. I feel very happy. I'm doing some latest solving sums I'm doing. அது பார்த்து என்னமோ ஆதி கால புக்ல வச்சு பண்ற மாதிரி ஃபீலிங் அது. All inter questions in advanced accounting like this only. Everything. Now, liabilities is given, asset is given. On liability side, Gautam, what do you have? Creta 4,800. External liability, external person. Amal's capital, partner's capital. So it is internal liability, internal person. Okay. Where is one more capital gone? Here it is. Oh. Now coming. Vara. Idhula or flaw irukku vara. Plant and machinery 2,500. Furniture 500. Debtor 1,000. Stock 800. Cash 2,000. Bimmels drawing 550. Technically, drawings is okay. But you can't surpass capital account. ஒரு பேலன்ஸ் ஷீட்ல வந்து டிராயிங் இருக்கு, கேபிட்டல் இல்ல, அது எப்படி? So technically this should be what you know, Bimal's capital only. Now why I'm telling, I'll make you understand the logic. See, Bimal's cap balance having 550 means what? He's withdrawn more money than what is not supposed to withdraw. For example, he's supposed to withdraw, let's suppose 1,000 rupees, but he withdrew 1,550. His credit balance is how much? 1,000, but he withdrew 1,550. How much extra he withdrew? 550. So extra drawing is this drawing. So normally drawings balance, whatever the drawings ledger is there, what are we supposed to do? Transfer to capital account. You can't give the drawings in drawings ledger. You have to transfer to capital account. They have not transferred it. சரி, அவன் ட்ரான்ஸ்ஃபர் பண்ணல, நம்ம ட்ரான்ஸ்ஃபர் பண்ணோம்ல. So the transfer entry should come, no? They have not done the transfer entry. If you look at the answer, capital account is got a debit balance. Oh, see, look at this. Two balance brought forward. First of all, where is the balance in capital account? You put the balance in drawings account. எங்கேயோ வேற லெஜர்ல இருக்கு. It is there sitting in some drawings ledger. From drawings ledger, if it is coming to capital ledger அப்படின்னா, there should be one transfer entry. If transfer entry is coming, what should be entry? To Bimal's drawing 550 should come here. Okay, not okay. Either this is wrong or Bimal's drawing is wrong. Something is wrong. But can we go and fight with ICAI? You are doing wrong. அப்படிலாம் கேட்க முடியாது. அப்ப நீ என்ன பண்ணணும்? கப்பு சும்முன்னு சொல்லிட்டு என்ன பண்ணணும் அதே எக்ஸாம்பிள் பண்ணுறது. Okay, not okay? Okay. If you ask me personally, if this question comes, what I would do is, I'll pass one transfer entry. I'll transfer this 550 from Bimal's drawing ledger to Bimal's capital ledger. See, ultimately everything will be same only. 550 will come in debit side of capital account only, but not as a balance. There'll be one item against it, which is drawing of Bimal's drawing. That is the ideal right procedure. Anyways, what for us? Furniture, debtor, stock, cash is given. Okay. Asset realized as enter. Okay, let me check here. All asset realized or not. We have plant, furniture, debtor, stock. 4 இருக்கா? 4 கொடுத்துற பாத்தியா? Cheating. All the 4 realized. Anyways, what for us? Bhuvan is thinking, what for us ன்னு சொல்லிட்டு நீங்க சொல்றீங்க சார் எக்ஸாம் நாங்க தான் எழுதணும். In exam, if they don't give any relation of asset, what to do? I gave the answer already. 0. But also before that, check all the Apathy, main point is she forgot. Check all the scanner question. In all the scanner question also, there is no information about that. Then what assumption we are taking in CA enter, the same assumption will follow here. Okay, not okay? Okay. And pray God, how the questions are being asked in ICAI module scanner, the same way it should come in exam also. Means what? All the asset realization should be given. Now, the expenses on realization amounted to 175. So this I'll take to sundry liability ledger. Sir, tell, where will this go? Realization. Sure, confident, lock किया जाए. Okay. Amal's private estate. Amal's private estate is not sufficient even to pay his private debt. அவன் சாப்பாடுக்கே வழி இல்லைன்றவன். அதை அழகா சொல்லியிருக்காங்க. நீட்டா சொல்லியிருக்காங்க. Amal's private estate is not sufficient even to pay. It's not sufficient even to pay his private debts. Okay. In short, they trying to tell that this guy has become pauper, insolvent, gone bankrupt. Whereas Bimal's private estate. Bimal Pan Masala poet. Sorry, pa. Bimal's private estate has a surplus of 200 only. Bimal's private estate, which means if I'm going and attacking somebody's private estate, what does it mean? Bimal also has become insolvent. But Bimal is slightly better than Amal. From his estate, at least I got 200 rupees. No, I really doubted. The year is 2021. Somebody's estate is realizing 200 paisa. I mean, this is not digesting. If this is question of 1890, 1920, before independence, 200 rupees, understandable. 200 rupees means very huge amount, 100 years ago. Now 200 is what? One item you go and get in cafe, 300 rupees starting rate. 400, Four pani puri plate will come in 200. Okay. I'm telling you, go to La Cafe, no? I'm getting 4 plate pani puri kela. Nothing will get in this 200. Anyways, what for us? What for us? Show necessary ledger accounts to close the books of the firm. Okay. Now tell me, people, in case of insolvency of all the partners, in total, how many ledger are you supposed to open? 7. First one, realization account. Second, order. Loan, we have to receive money. Loan to partner, then loan by partner, then sundry liability, then deficiency, then capital, then cash. 7 are there. In this question, out of 7, which ledger or how many ledger are applicable? Realization applicable. Loan to partner, not there. Loan by partner, not there. Sundry liability will come. Deficiency will come. Capital will come. Cash will come. How much will come in total? 5 ledgers. Open. Online people, are you able to follow or not follow?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yeah.
ஏன்னா ஜோக் பண்ணீங்கன்னு எனக்கு சொல்லி நானும் சிரிப்பேன்ல. How many partners in total? Only two partners, no? Okay. Varun,
सर इधर ही हूँ सर।
very good, very good, very good. तो मैं नहीं पूछा थे, कोई आके लक्ष्य याद किया। उसके पहले गौतम भी याद किया। वरुण,
इम्पोर्टेंट
एल्कोहल ओके, नो प्रॉब्लम, नो?
हाँ सर, थोड़ा चक्कर जैसा लग तो रहा है।
चक्कर लग रहा है? ओह माय गॉड। बताना, कुछ हो तो आके हम लोग लेके चले जाएंगे तेरे को हॉस्पिटल।
थैंक यू सर।
Cash or bank, which is given? Cash is given? Okay. Hey, what a putting account here. Super. Now, first open realization account, done. Partners capital account, done. Loan account, not applicable. Cash account, done. Liability account, done. Deficiency, done. Super. Record the balance brought down in each ledger. Very good. Okay, what is the balance brought down? By balance brought down. 750 for Amal. You tell me, people, whatever you say, I'll do. Should I write two balance brought down or should I write two drawings? That is two Bimal's drawing. What should I write? Two Bimal's drawing? Okay. Two Bimal's drawings. How much it is? 550. Super. Next, go to cash account. Two balance brought down. How much is the balance, people? Online people, nobody's responding. Tell no.
200.
How much is the cash balance?
200.
200. Okay. Super. Next, what is the requirement? Transfer all the assets to realization account and third party liability to liability account and all the other items to the capital account. Okay. Can we do it? So plant, machinery, furniture, data, stock, 4 will go to realization account. What is the first item? Two plant and machinery. How much karna? 2,500. Next, furniture. How much? Only 500. Okay. Then, huh? Data. Okay. How much? 1,000. Stock 800. Super. Next, creditor, no? Who's there? Creditor 4,800. So buy creditor 4,800. Instead of recording in the credit side of realization, I'm recording credit side of liability account. Any problem? Super. So creditor's ledger closed. This is closed. This is closed. This is closed. This is closed. Cash is not closed, ma. Cash is there in cash ledger. எப்படிமா க்ளோஸ் எப்பமா க்ளோஸ் பண்ண நீ சரண்டை முடிச்சிட்டியா now what is the next step people third point realize only assets in the realization account and pay the realization expenses so next step is what realize all the money from assets and make the payment for realization expenses I'm going in the same order so that you don't feel confused so what is the realization entry cash account bank account cash account debit to realization in realization by cash by cash, the first item is plant and machinery. I'll write the same order. Plant and machinery, furniture, debtor, stock. Same order is given here also? Yes. Tell me the amount, please. 1250, 150, 400 and 500. In total, how much kana? 2,300. Very good. Realization of asset done. Now, payment of realization expenses. Any payment is there? How much? 175. What is the entry for that? Realization account debit to cash. 2 cash, 175. Am I right? Without forgetting, do the posting in the cash account. So 2 realization. How much money in total realized? 2,300. By this is you can write realization of asset. You want to write. And this is by realization. In bracket, realization expenses. 175. Any problem? Online people, any problem?
No.
Now, close the realization account and the balance figure is called as profit and loss and revaluation, which will be transferred to the partner's capital account in their profit sharing ratio. So please tell me, what is the profit and loss? Loss of 2675. So by Amal's capital and Bimal's capital, which is realization loss. Realization loss. How much people individually? 1337.5. So we can't write in point. So one has to go up and one has to go down. So 1337, 1338. Correct? So one I'm doing round up, one I'm doing round down. Calling people, okay, not okay.
Okay, sir.
Without forgetting, post this in the capital account. To realization in bracket loss. One is 1337 and one is 1338. Any problem? Online people, any problem?
No, sir.
No, sir.
Super. How many points over so far, people? How many points have we completed here from the notes? Up to 5 points over. Up to 5 points over. Now 6 point. Collect cash from the insolvent partners, if any. Has a question mentioned anything about it? Amal's private is not fetching you anything, but Bimal's private estate is fetching you 200 rupees. So please tell me what is the entry going to be? Cash account debit to Bimal's capital. In Bimal's capital, buy cash. Buy cash 200. And in cash account to Bimal's capital 200. So people tell me how much money in total we have. How much money in total we have? 2,300 plus 400. 2,700. Out of which 170 was already paid. So what is the balance money left? 2525. 2525. This is the money left in hand. How much money are supposed to pay to the liability holders? 4,800, which means the money is sufficient to pay or not? Not sufficient. Imagine this case was insolvent of one or more partner. In that case, what happens? Whatever is the shortfall deficit, we'll ask the solvent partner to bring in. But here, can anybody bring? No. Amal has become insolvent. Nothing is coming from his private estate. Bimal is also insolvent. 200 fetched. That we recorded also. So in spite of recovery, still money is not sufficient to pay the liability holders. So this is first time we are coming across a case where the liability holders are going unpaid. In the case of insolvency of all the partners, liability holders were paid. All the external liability was paid. Who was not paid? Internal liability holders were not paid. Insolvent partner who became bankrupt. We don't pay him the money. Correct? No? And the burden was shifted on the solvent partners. To the extent the burden shifted, to the extent deficiency, we did not pay the money. After minusing deficiency, balance we paid there. So there, partners sacrificed. There, only partners sacrificed to some extent. To some extent, they sacrificed. Here, what happened? Here, external liability holders are also sacrificing. Nothing is there to receive. Nothing is there to receive. So now, whatever money is there in your cash account, you'll make the entire payment to the liability holders. Now, the question that arises in your mind is that who will be paid first? Because creditor means not one person. No, there'll be multiple creditors. To whom will you make the payment? Normally, all this process has been done through court. All this will be done under the supervision of the court. In the supervision of the liquidator. Remember the Shivaji movie? I gave multiple time examples. Shivaji movie. What example I gave? So in that Shivaji means not that old Shivaji. Shivaji means our latest Shivaji movie. Rajnikant was hero in that. That Shivaji I'm talking about, Shivaji movie. In that, Rajnikant came from foreign. He wanted to build a lot of hospitals, colleges for student. Yes or no? Then villain said, no, I will not allow. Rajnikant did not listen. So he plotted some plan and made Rajnikant bankrupt. So there's one particular movie where Rajnikant is declared as bankrupt by the court. So court is asking him to leave or vacate the house. So in one particular scene, you'll see Rajinikanth is taking all his luggage, suitcase and all, with the family is coming out. Outside in the lawn, there's one person sitting on the chair and making note of everything. That person is called as official liquidator. He is a person appointed by the court to take over the control of all the assets and liabilities of the insolvent party. So you'll make a complete list. Okay, what and all this person is having, what is the today's value of that, in that to whom should I pay first, all that he will take care of. The order of payment will be given by court. Order of payment will be given by court. Official liquidator is the person who will execute the plan. Okay, this asset I will sell. Then Juvi will recover this money, and with this money I'll make the payment to this person first, then this person, then this person. Yes or no? Then that person said that, sir, this luggage you can't take out of this premises. All luggage are now property of government. So government will take control of all your assets, including the dress. Plus, he was wearing one Rolex watch. Sir, that Rolex watch also you can't take and go, which is worth lakhs of rupees. Keep it there. So he took that watch also. So when you become bankrupt, everything has been taken. Everything has been taken out. And the court will give the order of the payment. So here I'm making the payment of 2525 in that order which the court has given. Okay, not okay. Now that information will not be given in question. So what is your job? Make the payment and game over. So two sundry liabilities, game over. Two sundry liabilities and game over. So I'm making the payment to sundry liability holders. What is the payment entry? By will come, sorry. What will be the entry? Sundry liabilities, that is closing of liability. To close liability, debit to cash. To cash. In cash, by sundry liability. In sundry liability, to cash. To cash. How much it is, people? 2550. Now, the balance money is there, no? This I will transfer to deficiency account. Which account? 2525. This is okay. 2525. What is the balance money? 2275. Now this will be transferred to one special account called as deficiency account. Deficiency account. Deficiency account. So please open deficiency account if you have not opened it. Deficiency account. Which side the balance is coming? We are shifting this to the other account. This one, no, yeah. So what is the entry for this? Sundry liability to deficiency. In liability account to deficiency. In deficiency, by sundry liability. By sundry liability. By sundry liability. How much it is? 2275. If this balance is coming on credit side, means this ledger is having what balance? Credit balance. So in the balance sheet, this is still appearing on the liability side, but in the name of deficiency account. In the balance sheet, on the liability side, deficiency account 2275 is appearing. Any problem? Any problem? No problem. Okay. So far clear? Online people, so far clear what we have done?
Yes, sir.
Transfer all the
Yes, sir.
liabilities to a separate account and make the payment from such account. And the balance which could not be paid shall be transferred to deficiency. Till this I have taken care of. Yes or no? Yes or no? Okay. Imagine in case there is loan to partner and loan by partner. What will you do? Loan to partner means what? Loan to partner means what? We have given loan to partner. We have to receive money from him. We have to receive money from him. Will we get money? Will we get money? Because already is insolvent. Nothing is recoverable. So we'll not receive the money. So how should I close the ledger? By transferring to capital account. Transfer the loan to partner to debit side of capital account. Why? Because we cannot recover money from insolvent partners. By chance, if I have loan by partner is there. Loan by partner means what? We have taken loan from partner. Loan from partner. We have to pay him. Will we make the payment? No. Because already we have to receive money from that fellow. His capital account is already having debit balance. So this money we will use as a tool and will not pay. So this will be transferred to his capital account. Transfer loan by partner to credit side of capital account. We cannot pay the money since we have insufficient funds to pay the external liability holder itself. Correct, no? External liability கொடுக்கறதுக்கு காசு கிடையாது. அவனுக்கு கொடுத்து முடிச்சதுக்கு அப்புறம் தான் இவனுக்கு கொடுக்கணும். As per section 48 subsection B, first payment should be done to whom? External liability holders. To pay them, I don't have sufficient money. Where the hell will I pay the money to this fellow? So I will not pay. Will transfer to capital account and close it. Okay, not okay. 7 point over. 8th point. Close capital account of all the insolvent partners. And the balancing figure will be called as deficiency, which shall be transferred to deficiency account. Which means, please tell me, what is the balance of capital account? What is the balance of capital account? 1337 we have to receive and pay 750. So if I set off, what is the balance amount to be recovered? 587 we have to receive still from Amal. Will I receive it? Not possible. Then this 1688 I have to receive from this fellow. Please tell me, if I put this as balance carried down, imagine, just observe. If I put this as balance carried down and put this as balance brought down, 587 and 1688. If a balance brought down is coming on debit side, what balance it becomes? Debit balance. So at this stage, if I prepare the balance sheet, can I say Amal's capital is having a balance on asset side? How much? 587. And Bimal's capital is having 1688. Both the sides tallying, not tallying. Both the sides tallying, not tallying. It means what? This much money if the partners bring in, using that money, we can make the payment to the liability holders. But will that happen? No. So money also will not come. Money also cannot be paid. So now we are into deadlock situation. From now, I can't proceed any forward. இதுக்கு மேல game விளையாட முடியாது. So far you played the game. Transfer to this account, transfer to that account, receive money, pay money, close this, open this. You did so much of drama. We worked hard so much. Can you move 1 inch from here? This is check and mate. This is check and mate situation. Now what will you do? I have to close this balance sheet. So transfer this to the credit side of deficiency account and transfer this to the debit side of deficiency account. So this will get closed. This will get closed. Everything will get closed. Okay, not okay. Before deficiency, we had what? Sundry liability account. So that will be transferred to deficiency. This also will be transferred to deficiency. So in deficiency account, we have the same amount on both the sides. So deficiency ledger also closed. With that, everything closed. External liability holders payment became swaha, gone. So tell me the transfer entry, people. Tell me the transfer entry. By deficiency will come. By deficiency. In the deficiency ledger, it will be 2 Amal's capital, 2 Bimal's capital. How much it is? 587, 1688. 587, 1688. Both the sides will tally. So now, capital ledger closed, sundry ledger closed, deficiency ledger closed, everything closed. With that, company also closed. Business also closed. Creditor's expectation to receive money also closed. Everything over. This is the concept of insolvency of all the partners. After the above entries, deficiency account now would automatically tally. Insolvency of all partners over. Online people, what do you say? All good?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Super.
sir.
Sure.
So we will now take, sorry, somebody called me? No. We'll take a small break of 3 minutes. I'll come back and start the next new concept as a next new recording. So those who are watching this as recording video, I'm putting an end to this topic here. Next topic, I'm starting afresh. So recording video people, bye. Online people, take a break of 3 minutes. Offline people, 3 minutes. Thank you so much.